Skipping. Urgent message.
Eisenstein, what's the kind? I guess you're not up and at 'em yet. This is me. You may call me with the message. Alright? Thanks. Bye.
Skipping. Urgent message.
Trying to get a line to call you. It's been, so problematic for some reason tonight. I can't get a dial tone to call you. So this is like my fourth location, and the phone went through. I could have talked earlier because it was right there. So if you haven't gone this week, call me back. Thanks. Bye. Just wanted to say goodnight anyway. Alright,
Urgent message.
Hi. I hate that your phone keeps rejecting me. You must have a really bad connection. Anyway, I don't know. It's 11:42. It's not even late. So if you're not asleep, call me back. Right, bye.
Skipping. Urgent message.
This is Bree. Please give me a call when you get this message. It's just not even about being negative right now. It's about sorting out some very serious feelings that I had for you. And, not being able to reach out and touch you and talk to you when I think it's necessary, when I deem it, emotionally necessary to talk. Not being able to do those things, I was not ready to subject myself to that type of, and I was not able to endure it. And I think the way you're responding is just making it even worse for me. So I need to talk to you with regards to that, and just, maybe the talk you suppose that we should be having, that needs to take place then, obviously. I don't know. Your reaction to everything is really disappointing. And I need to talk to you. So call me and don't be acting like that towards me. That's probably the situation, how you normally deal with it, but that's just not going to work. So formulate your thoughts, processing and all that, whatever you need to do, and call me because I want to talk to you. I'm so falling in love, and it's not a good thing because I know that this is ultimately not going to end. It's not going to happen. So I need to talk that through with you. I need to express that to you, okay? And if I haven't said enough already, that's just where I am, so that you know. Bye.
When I started listening to your show, I realized I don't need to be part of no gang against females. All I need to do is know what it is to be a man, and
Hey man, I just want you to know that your show done changed my life, man. Man, I am serious. I was that nice guy, but then I went out on the block, man, and I was like, I just upped my game and was like being more alpha and being more of a stand-up guy and just taking care of myself.
Yeah, now.
Man,
I would listen to your show and I was like, what does it mean, Mm-hmm. Until I bought your products, understand, listen to all the diss you gave me, and yeah, that's what it is. Some people talk about it's like there's 60 on the list.
Man, I'm gonna tell you like this, man. I just when you called me, I was listening to it now, and you get this natural high from it. He kind of sparks you up. It kind of gets you going, and it gets you to to feel good about yourself, like, it's about to be 160 degrees.
You take your characteristics that you know about yourself, and you work on those, and you improve those, and you develop a belief system in yourself that nobody can tear down. And that's basically I can apply it to every aspect of my life, not just with women. You can do it with your employment. You can do it with sports. Basically anything you want to. And it gives you a strong belief in yourself.
Dean, if I had your information a few years back, man, I would not have gotten a divorce. I promise you that. And I even say this much: with what I know now, with the mind state I got now, man, I've got texts from my ex talking about this is strange, and I didn't put these words in her mouth. She said, Ken, I really respect you.
Robert Frank, and you're listening to the manmindset.com dating help for men with your host, Steve the Dean Williams.
I'm Tyrone, and you're listening to the manmindset.com dating help for men with your host, Steve Dean Williams. So get on board, long dick style.
This is Debo. Steve the Dean Williams. Give me your chain, punk. Yeah, sleep with your lights on. I still got the bicycle. Much love, Steve. Do what you do. God bless.
Yo, cupcakes. This is C.T. Fletcher, and you're listening to the Man Mindset Dating Show for men with your host, Steve the Dean Williams.
Yo, listen up, young player. Steve's got the remedy. For all your dating questions, the game will set you free. Hey, you wanna know about the game, you wanna be in the know. Yeah, yeah, teaching you life as a man, help you to stick to the code. Yeah, yeah, and we just keeping it real. Pulling these women is really a skill. Know how to talk and know how to move. Leveling up and we help you improve. You got the number, you look like a player, you seeing the success. Hey, closing the deal, that's really major, but what do you do next? Hey, we here to help, no need to worry, little homie, so don't stress. Helping with life, more than tips and giving advice. I know you gon' like. It's time for your elevation. When it come to love and dating, we got the keys. Let's get you rolling. It ain't no need for waiting.
I love the way you suck my dick, bitch, and lick my balls. I know there'll never be another one like you, never at all, yeah.
Drop top, can I take a hit with a trip? Lay you on your back, flip you over, damn you bitch and lip. It hit you from the backside while you grasp for a grip. Smack that ass 3 times and grab you on the hips. Hey guys, what's going on? It's your boy, the Dean. Class in session, gentlemen. We're going to have a quick 2-hour show for you guys today. After that, I will drop a YouTube short for you and then also a reaction video for you guys out there as well. Don't forget, Friday morning at 2:40 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, we'll be going live for you guys as well. So we're going to be talking about today 10 power plays to build sexual tension fast. But before I do that, for all my guys, so y'all can tap that ass, gentlemen. For all you guys out there, just want to say real quick, thank you for all you guys out there who have liked, subscribed, got that notification button, hit that join. I just want to say thank you guys out there. Appreciate you guys out there. Guys, if you have a question, go ahead and put a Q, hit the button, and we got you guys. Oh, man, I love this. I love this song, dog. Come on, get it. I love this song, man.
I know there'll never be another one like you.
Anyway, guys, lines are open if you want to call in 833-859-8744. Guys, if you have a question, go ahead and put a Q. If you're hey guys, if you're texting it right now and you're real close to getting some ass, let me know. I can probably gap that bridge for you. So let me know in the text messages. We got you covered. But guys, for many of you guys, let me turn this out. Oh, guys, don't forget. Remember, guys, I'm the only one that brings you guys some ass. For all you guys out there, I need to start promoting this more, but I don't do it. I don't know why. But I need to start pushing my chat line. Guys, there's a Man Mindset chat line for you guys out there, women that talk nasty, dirty, and slutty. So if you want to check out our chat line, 509-876-5771. 509-876-5771 is our Man Mindset chat line, guys. Check it out. The women talk dirty, nasty, and all that other stuff. So if you want to holler at them, go ahead, holler at them. But anyway, guys, let's get into the show, guys. I've got a question. Put a Q. We got y'all covered. I'm your boy, the Dean. Class is in session. So let's go ahead and talk for 2 hours. Because, guys, after this 2 hours gone, again, guys, I'm going to drop a YouTube short for you guys. I'm going to drop another reaction video. And then the end of the draft is tonight. I'm not wearing my cowboy gear, but the draft is tonight. And then 2:30 in the morning, Friday a.m., 2:30 a.m. in the morning, or 2:40, we'll do Riding with the Dean like we always do if you're overseas. But guys, let's get into the show right now, because most of you guys out here are having a lot of issues and having a lot of problems. And for a lot of you guys out here, you try to do everything you can to try to actually connect to a woman. Oh, and I want y'all to see my video games and all that other stuff. Let me cover that up. For all you guys out there, you try to attract women and everything. Why? While many of you guys, unfortunately, are stuck trying every trick in the book to get sexual attention from a woman, you're not getting actually the success. And the thing is that most men, unfortunately, y'all don't understand, you're using outdated and ineffective ways to talk to women. And these outdated and ineffective things are draining your time, your energy, and really depleting your confidence and everything, okay? And what if the problem wasn't effort, but it was more the strategy? What if the difference between you being ignored and being wanted, gentlemen, was just a shift, not only in your mindset and your thinking, but also your reality? So what we're going to do is we're going to break down these 10 concepts we want you to have so you guys can have understanding. Because at the end of the day, when it comes to being that guy, the one thought, one mind, one way, one of one, creating a sexual emotional bond is never going to be about connection. And I think that's one of the biggest mistakes a lot of young men make. You're trying to connect with the woman. The thing about the guy that gets the pussy, guys, at the end of the day is that I'm never trying to connect with the woman. I'm always connecting to myself. Okay? I'm bypassing her defenses by going past conscious and subconscious. Okay? Once a woman feels emotionally and sexually tied to a person, it's more of a connection. And that's what I want you guys to know and understand. And that's what we're going to be talking about. Guys, if you have a question, make sure y'all put a Q. And we're definitely going to chop it up, guys. And the lines are open if you guys want to call in. Let's go ahead and actually talk about this, gentlemen, for all you guys out here, because I think so many of you guys missed the boat and missed the point on how things work with women. And that's what we're going to talk about today. See, the thing is that the concept of creating a connection, gentlemen, is the worst thing you can do, because you're trying to get her to, or excuse me, you want her, excuse me, to connect to you. And what happens, I think most of y'all guys don't understand about this, is that, remember, and get your crayons out and write this down when it comes to the game. Remember, gentlemen, the moment you are trying to manipulate her reality, hold on, I gotta get this from my throat. The moment you try to manipulate her reality is where you lose, okay, gentlemen? See, thing is about the game, you want a woman to make a conscious decision to want to fuck with you versus trying to impress her, try to please her, and try to connect to her. Her algorithm is not used to the mindset that we're trying to give you by saying that, listen, there's nothing wrong with your body. There's nothing wrong with you, but you're not enough. It's not about my dick, because you're not even worthy of my dick yet. It's not about my respect. You've got to earn my time and attention. You see, why most of you guys, unfortunately, give your attention away like Halloween candy. Like I say, Halloween candy. I've been saying this since the 90s, guys. You give your attention away like Halloween candy. You give compliments away freely. The way you look at her, you give that away freely. You smile freely. You laugh at her jokes freely. Even when she hasn't done anything to earn anything. Because in your mind, unfortunately, you think it shows that you're interested in her. Why? Because you look at her? Because you laugh at a joke of hers? because you smile at something she says. You see what I'm saying? But you don't understand women in her mind when you are giving her false, fake compliments and you're running behind her and you're asking basic, boring questions, you're telling her that your value of who you are, is low, gentlemen, is low. Okay? You're not giving her the most valuable currency that you have, and that's you. You see what I'm saying? You're giving away everything without no requirement of some kind of investment from her. That's why I was talking to you guys yesterday, later on last night, yesterday, for you guys out here, that most of you guys, there has to be an action. Gentlemen, I've always told you, if a woman says something to me, remember, okay, guys, I want to make sure y'all have this down. Think about this, because it's a simple blueprint. If a woman messages you without an action, force the action to find out if she's actually interested in you. So what I mean is, okay, so if a woman is fucking with you, what they'll do is they'll say, good morning, what are you up to? Because, okay, what do you have going on at lunchtime? Because I want to see you at lunch. I want you to come fuck at lunch. I want to give you some dome at lunch or something. Or what are you doing? What are your plans later on tonight? Because I want you to come back to my place. I want to cook for you and things like that. So that's a text message, gentlemen, that is an action. I want you to understand that. That's a text message with action. And that's what we want. We want text messages with action. Now, if you get a text message with no action, then force an action to see where you're at with that woman. What are you doing right now? Remember, I always tell you guys, a woman asks me, how are you doing? How's your nigga? They'll do that. How are you doing? How was your day? And what are you up to? Right? Don't just say, how's my day? My day is going good. What are you up to? Oh, I'm doing this. No, you're not forcing action. Let her ask me how your day is. I don't know how my day is until you send me a photo of yourself. I don't know how my day is until you send me a video. I don't know how my day is until you send me something to make me think about my day a little bit more. Force the action, because if you guys can actually force the action, then you'll know exactly where you are with the woman, okay? Because at the end of the day, the thing that most of you guys don't do is the reason why you're having trouble with women and you're not building sexual tension is because you're not playing the game correctly. And the game is a different game from your reality. Remember, your game is, I'm going to smile, I'm going to ask basic questions, and I'm going to be careful that I don't mess things up. I'm going to beat around the bush, walk on eggshells and things like that. That's okay, gentlemen. But as a man, one thought, one mind, one way, I play a different game. I'm saying that my time and my attention is something earned. I don't hand that out. I know my time and I know who I am. I'm a rare commodity. Now, gentlemen, listen to me. And I've always said this to all you guys out here, not to make you feel special, but I say it to be honest with you. Each and every one of you are rare commodities. And how do I know this? I don't need to know you, but I can know this right here. Based off of what we always teach you in this game, there is no one like you on this fucking planet. There is nobody like you. You cannot be duplicated. There is only one of you. So doesn't that mean that you're a rare commodity? But see, you don't see it that way right now, and that's where the problem is. Problem is you look at her pussy, ass, and titties, or you look at that woman and think she's a rare commodity, gentlemen, if y'all see what I'm saying. And there lies the problem. You're thinking she's the rare commodity when you are. If a woman wants to be with me, because I'm never going to try to be with them. But they know the benefits of being with me. She has got to prove, she has to prove that she is worth my time, worth my attention, and worth me to shift, taking the focus off of me. You remember I told you guys, when you're in the shower, guys, I know that sounds crazy, but when you brush your teeth in the shower, which you should, like I say, you should always brush your teeth and care for yourself. But I take my showers, I brush my teeth in the shower, peroxide, all that stuff. So I brush my teeth. There's nothing wrong with mirroring on the wall in your mind, dog. You should be you should be so much into you. That's not a bad thing for all my guys out here. But what I'm saying to you, gentlemen out here, is that if you're the rare commodity, which you have to, you've got to let yourself know that a woman has to prove herself to me. Gentlemen, see, right now, you're not looking at mindset shifts. What I'm telling you is the more you change you, the more the ripple effect is going to hit those around you. That's going to draw them in, because right now your mindset is, what do I have to do for her? And what do I have to do to get her? And that's not what we're here to do. What we're saying is that because you're the rare community, okay, the way you're going to move as a man, even in a conversation, okay, you can step back and you don't have to ask questions, okay? I don't have to wonder. I'm just trying to wonder who this person is in front of me and why should I give her my time and attention. Yes, gentlemen, you guys, y'all like big titties. I'm not a big titty guy, but I know you big titty guys love big titties. I'm ass, hips, thighs, and lips, but whatever you guys like is whatever you like. But what I'm saying is we've got to stop placing value on what it is we see from our eyes. We got to start looking at ourselves in a different way. Because when she speaks to me, I listen, okay? And the reason why she's going to know I'm listening versus doing this fake listening, because most of you guys, when you look at women, you're not really looking at their eyes. You're kind of like looking at her nipples and her titties, but you think see, in your mind, you think you're looking here. But what she sees is, oh yeah, you like to do that for a living? Yeah. That was your last, yeah. So what are you up to? Yeah. So I just want to let y'all guys know. But as a man, that when we talk to women, we look at them straight ahead. Okay? Because if a woman says something surface level, because they are surface level, as men, we don't ever pretend that it's deep. We're going to shift who we are in our conversations. And we're going to let her know, have fun with her, and be playful with her for being basic. We don't insult women or anything like that. As a man, I don't insult a woman, but I will challenge her. And like I told you before, where you guys go wrong is that you don't not stand your ground, but you don't give any pushback. It's okay. I don't have a lot in common with women that want to fuck with me. I don't. If I'm a Republican and she's an independent, we have nothing in common. If I'm Christian and she's Muslim, we have nothing in common. She might want a relationship and I don't. We have nothing in common. But why does she fuck with me? You wonder why she fucks with me? Because I stand on my principle. And if I don't want to do something, I'm not going to do it. Guys, the worst thing you guys could do, a woman is going to say, well, I like to take long walks and hike. You're like, well, I don't like hiking. Now, you don't need to say, I don't like hiking. You say, oh, well, that's very interesting. I know there are places out here. You see that? Am I asking questions? No, I'm making statements. I like hiking. So then you guys be like, oh, I like hiking too. What do you like about hiking? And do you know where to go? And where you see all that boring conversation. Woman says, I like hiking. I don't like hiking. I don't. All my hiking was doing in the Army, man. I did too many miles and all that other shit. I don't like hiking. But just because I don't like hiking doesn't mean I can't have a conversation with her. She says to me, that I don't like hiking. I mean, she likes hiking. Well, you know what? There's interesting because there are places, have you heard, there are places over here, let's say here, there's a corner of this and this, and there's a great place over there to do it. Lake Spread Your Ass Cheeks. There is a great pathway and things like that to just take nice walks with. Make statements of things. And then if she says to you, well, do you hike? Oh, absolutely not. I'm not into hiking. That's not my thing. That is not going to deter her from wanting to talk to you. It's when you don't like something, you pretend you like it, and then she forces you to do that thing, and then you don't want to do it. Then she's like, man, did you ever like to hike? And you're like, well, to be honest with you, I never liked it. This crazy. Okay, what I mean, I'm explaining challenging her. I don't mean in a disrespectful way. Challenging her is standing your ground and not trying to do and mimic what she's saying. It's okay to say, I don't do something. Okay? That's what I'm saying. Okay? What I'm saying is that I don't insult, but like I said, challenge. I make her step into her femininity, okay? Because I'm going to pull out her charm, which most guys don't do. I'm going to pull out her playfulness, which most guys don't do. But I'm also going to pull out her vulnerabilities, which most guys don't do, okay? And when she does do these things, she's going to get more of a greater reward from me. Guys, got a question, put a Q. I got you. He said, I'm a Tate fan. I want to know if you agree with him. He's not a down. Well, sir, who you are and what you are is none of my business, sir. I was before a Tate. I've been doing this since the late 80s and the 90s, before there was even a Tate. I've been teaching game. I've been in here learning the game since I'm 9 years old. So I don't, number one, think about other men. Number two, I'm not in the red pill or the manosphere. And number three, I'm not going to run my mouth and pretend I'm something that I'm not, sir. And if you do your homework, young man, because I appreciate you being here, allow me to educate you on the first Andrew Tate if you do your homework. The very first Andrew Tate was this guy right here that pretended to be something that he's not, and he created that book right there. So why don't you do your homework and learn that just because they're on the internet yelling and screaming and smoking cigars, that they don't know game, okay? So there is no thing called a dominant alpha male thing. It is pretending to be dominant because a lot of young men think that being dominant is going to get them some pussy, young man, okay? But I appreciate the question, sir. Anyway, another question right here. But by standing your ground, do you also mean leading her to you by showing who you are and what you like? Well, you're always showing her you, JJ. You're always showing her you. So what I'm doing when I meet a woman, I'm showing her why me, though. You see what I'm saying? Because I'm trying to turn on and light up the emotion, because she has to invest in something, okay? And when she realizes she's got to earn your validation, the shift from entitlement changes. Gentlemen, there is nothing wrong with a woman that has entitlement thought processes. I'm entitled to a dinner. I'm entitled to a good man. I'm entitled to this and all that bullshit that they say. But that's none of my business. It's none of my business at all, gentlemen. And that's what I'm saying to you. Because what I'm doing is that I want to create sexual tension. See, the thing about tension and sexual tension, and what separates a boring interaction with one that is more magnetic and sexually drawing her in, is that most of you guys avoid it. Most of you guys try to smooth over your awkwardness, which is okay, because you guys try to rush things and try to respond. And it kills the vibe with this woman. When you're one thought, one mind, one way, gentlemen, you then understand that the tension is a spark of seduction. It is bringing her into a place that most women have never gone into, and that is the unknown, the possibilities of what it can be with me. And that's why I don't rush things. And that's why I sit back and lay back to show her that I'm not going to give you a compliment, but I'm the compliment because now you have my time, versus saying, oh, you're pretty, you're beautiful, and you're all these things that you guys say to these women that doesn't make any sense. But but what I'm saying to you guys up there is that I'm always going to allow the things that I work or the things that I say to marinate with the woman, to make her wonder, to make her ask herself, what am I thinking? Is this guy actually into me, without playing the games with her? Because you, gentlemen, y'all are too busy showing women everything all at one time. And thank you for the 30 likes at one time. Why did she should be saying things like, why is he looking at me like that? Okay. And why did he smile at me like that? That wonder and that curiosity stirs that emotion that we're talking about, something to awaken her desire, gentlemen. And the thing is, most guys always seem to rush to resolve the tension that happens because they feel, like I was saying, awkward, right? But what I'm saying in the game is very important that you guys thrive in it. Okay? You don't leave it hanging, gentlemen. You see what I'm saying? You let things simmer. A man should not be afraid of silence. Don't ever be afraid of trying to fill in things when you have nothing to say. That's why I say to y'all guys, you've got to learn yourself, because I don't have to say anything for a woman to feel me. Do you know, guys, how women look at you with them fucking, I call it puppy dog eyes, when they're really into you? They just look at you and they say nothing, but they smile, they blush, and things like that. And what I'm saying to you guys, I want to grow the gravity, gentlemen. For all you guys listening, got a question, please put a Q. Guys, we're only here for more hour and a half, so get your questions in and call in, but I'm going to keep going. But anyway, but as I was saying to you guys out here, when I talk to her, I make sure I do it with who I am. I flirt, okay? What I'm saying. Hold on. Wait, you're asking a question. Is this a statement? You're saying, at what stage in a relationship do you teach your girlfriend to respectfully? Okay, so sir, this is not for you, but we'll let you out of the room. I'm sorry, this ain't for you. I don't know what there's something wrong with you. You might need therapy, sir. But let's get to this other question right here. This guy right here. No, I appreciate that, brother. Yeah, I got you, brother. Just take the notes, ask a question. We got you covered, brother. There are no dumb questions. When you say you're not competing, you're referring to no, fuck no. No. Brother, the competition is not in a hurry. M96. I'm competing against myself. Who do I want to bring out? Who's going to win the race? Your mark, get set, go. And on my line, starting this way, there is romantic Steve, seductive Steve, smooth Steve, sexual Steve, sensual Steve, freaky Steve, naughty Steve, dirty Steve, nasty Steve, and so on. It's this great line, right? And everybody says go. I'm not, the thing is, what I'm saying to you, M6, is that I'm not competing with another man. I don't look at other men as competition, because I don't think about other men, nor do I care. I don't care who the fuck she's talking to. She's never met me before. I don't care. I'm never going to compete. That's why I love telling them to talk to whoever the fuck you want to talk to because they're not my competition. I'm my own competition. So you're not competing. What I'm saying is, no, when I say not first meet, I'm talking about when I open my cake ass eyes, I'm always in competition with myself, evolving, growing, learning, and creating. I am never competing outside of that when it comes to a woman, but it's a very, very great question, sir. Very great question. Let's see here. Sir, you're gonna have to call in, dog. Because I want to make sure, listen, and the reason why I'm saying this, what I'm saying is that I feel like you're 15 or 16 years old, okay? And what I'm saying is that what's important here, I got to make sure you're an adult here, and I don't think you're of age. So I might have to ask you to call in. I don't know, my nose is itching. I might have to ask you to call in. I think you're like 16 years old, sir. So you might have to call in. We got a question right here. This guy says, let me see it. This guy's asking, your perspective on no competition is a good video. Well, I'll think about it and lock that in. Yeah. Well, what I'm saying to all you guys out there is that there is no competition. There is none. I create my own competition. Okay, so I'll give you an example of that, sir, real quick, because you asked a good question, whatever, and I'll explain. So when I was 9 years old getting into this game, the first thing my mentor made me do was I had to put myself in difficult situations to realize that there's never going to be a difficult situation because I created those things. And what I mean by creating those things, sir, I'm saying that what I'm saying is as creating those things, I'm saying that I have always put myself in a bad situation to be last. But let me grab this call real quick and I'll finish this question. Area code 31. What's your name? What's your question, sir? How can I help you? Whatever, I got you next on your question.
Hello, I'm Jermaine.
What's going on, yeah, Jermaine. All right, so what's going on, buddy? What's your question, buddy? What's up?
Yeah, you talked about
you say growing the gravity, right? What okay.
Yeah, growing the gravity.
Right, okay.
Growing the gravity, yeah.
Okay. I'm talking about more of a gravitational pull. Oh. I want me to pull her in out. I say, remember, every woman based off of her concept, Jay. Okay, now I know you are, JJ. I got you now, brother. You're all good, brother. Yeah. What I'm saying, because I didn't know. I was like, okay, I didn't understand. But okay, great question now. So check this out. No, I got you, Jay. So check this out. So I know when I meet a woman, she has a concept and a reality of her expectations of a fucking guy. In her mind, guy has to run behind her. Guy has to buy her dinner. Guy has to kiss her ass. Guy has to pretend that he's interested. Guy has to like slay some fucking minotaur or some shit like that, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm saying the gravity is I want to pull her from that reality to remember. I want her to remember when she starts to say to herself, "Who is he?" Then that means I pulled her into another reality. Because most women don't say, "Who is he?" They say, "I already know him." So that means when So that means when a woman runs up to meets a guy, whether he's at a bar or club or anything, she knows you, she knows your story, and these women are so fucking cold. Because I don't want to blow up their usually I kick them out for this, but I don't got time to kick them out today. I don't want to blow up their heads. But not only do these motherfucking women know the majority of you guys, they know you so well that they are 10 to 15,000 moves ahead of you, meaning that she can make you do what she wants you to do and make you think that you're the one actually doing it, but she's the one pulling the strings for you to do it. That's how deep they are. So when she says, "I know you," that's what I'm saying. These women run into those guys all the time. So you can wear nice clothes and try to pretend and fake it and all these other things. These women know, right? But for me, they're gonna say, "Who are you?" See, who are you, JJ, means that I'm gonna go through my file of all these guys. Yeah, they're going through her files and shit. From elementary school, junior high school, college, and so on. She's doing this. And like that. And there's no foul on this motherfucker. I like, who are you? Because when she goes, she's like, what is that? I don't smell desperation. Who are you? I don't see a guy that's trying to fuck me. Who are you? I see. Wait. Arrogance. Who the fuck do you think you are? God's gift to women. You what? You cocky, stubborn. You fucking narcissistic. You think you're God's gift to everybody. Who the fuck do you think you are? Who are you? You see what I'm saying? Which means is that I want to grab real quick, because you asked a great question, but check this out. This is what I'm trying to pull out. See, when you pull out what I call her detective, that's when you change the reality. So I want to pull up. What's up, JJ?
But that just happens automatically when you talk with her.
Well, no, it doesn't necessarily. Because that's setting the expectation. So I don't look for it to happen automatically, but it happens. Because I don't see. If I think about it or try to do it because of that, then I'm doing it because of her. That's why I am. I'm one of one. I don't think about. Okay, you don't think about turning on a light switch. You just turn on a light switch. Yes.
Yeah.
You don't walk up to your light switch and look at it and be like, well, I wonder the guy that put my light switch in, what was his thought process? And the guy behind that put the electrical wires in there to put the light switch on, you see what I'm saying? We don't think about that.
Yeah, when we say it like that, that really sounds stupid, actually.
Well, no. But I don't want you to feel stupid. You see what I'm saying? You're asking, you said, no, you're asking a great question, but I'm trying to give you the clarity. Do you see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
I just want you to. I want to give you the clarity, because most women don't meet us like that. That's what draws them in. They're saying, wow, like, who are you? Because the thing that I do is that I am the compliment. Okay.
What do you mean by you are the compliment?
Because I can make her do things, not sexually, but not even do things, but feel what it is she's doing. See, I can compliment her by making her laugh, smile, and blush. I'm the compliment. I'm not trying to force one. I'm not trying to pull her teeth. And she's like, oh, I like to jog. Oh, that's really interesting. I can tell by the way you all that stupid shit. I'm not doing that shit. I'm not doing that.
You're just being you.
You're right. And I'm just saying, you just be you. See, when you start to be you, when you learn who you are, then you are going to stop worrying about them. When you think about them more than you think about you, then they or she has more power and influence over you. I'm saying, I think about me, my song. What is it? Me, I, my. That's my song. I can't sing, but that's my song, right? Me, my, I, right? That's my song.
Yeah.
Because I think of myself, she can't understand, well, don't you see what's in front of you? Yeah, I can see your ass and your titties, your hips and your lips. I see all of that. But do you see what I'm saying? Does that make sense to you?
Yeah.
So that what I'm saying is, if we can change what it is we're doing, then we can win. That's what I'm saying. Does that make sense?
Yeah. So it's more about making it about you, like about yourself.
It's always been about you. That's the point. That's what's going to make you a dick, an asshole, a jerk, selfish, conceited, cocky. Who the fuck you think you are versus sweet, kind, thoughtful, caring, understanding. What a nice, good guy. Because remember, most of y'all, I'm always staying on the street of fucking. Doesn't mean we're fucking, but I always stay in the neighborhood. I'm never going to leave my neighborhood. Most people are going to leave the neighborhood because most people assume the only way to get to pussy is by being disingenuous. Talking about Lord, like going through the church, or wanting to create a business with her, or telling her she wants to have a relationship, or trying to be nice to her and shit, trying to create a friendship. I'm not doing that shit. What the fuck would I do that for? But that wouldn't help me.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, I understand, yeah.
All right, so does that make sense, my brother? Any other questions?
Yeah. For now, no.
All right,
if I have any
JJ,
other questions,
I appreciate you. All right, thank you, JJ. I got you now. Now I know who you are, JJ. Ask away on your questions, brother, okay? Thank you, JJ. Great questions, brother. Great call, okay, buddy? I'll throw you back in. Guys, lines are open if you want to call in. Got a question? Please put a Q. I think I was answering real quick whatsoever's question. We got about an hour and 20. Guys, I'm only going to do a short show, but I'm going to drop some more, a short, and I'm going to do a reaction for you guys. But thank you, Truck. I want to say thank you to this. But yeah, what I'm saying to you as competition is that when I was from 9 years old, I had to create my own competition by putting myself in the worst case positions. And now that I'm so gamed up, whatever, I've got to put myself in the worst case scenario. I always tell you, I'm the only one only one on YouTube that would tell you that when I meet a woman, I want to be last in line. Whenever I meet a woman, not only do I want to be last in line, because I want everything to be so hard and so difficult. I want to, because that's the thrill. I'm of course, dog, it's easy to walk up to a woman, spit this yak, and get pussy. That's not the problem. That's easy. But the more you create your own competition, the greater you evolve and grow, because if you do it the easy way, you're never going to move or grow. And what I'm saying is that's why I create my own competition. If you got more on that question, let me know, guys. Let me keep going down. Student, I got you. Let me see here. All right, student says, knowing that I have a lack of urgency in the things I want to do, does that mean I hate myself? Yeah, well, okay, sir, you hate yourself because you choose not to really want to be a man. But I got you 1 second, student, man. Let me grab this call real quick. Area code 917. What's your name, sir, and how can I help you? What's up?
Hello, I'm Rashid.
Okay, Rashid, Rashid, can you get off your stomach, please, and talk, because I can't hear you. Can you turn off the microphone and talk, please? Yeah, just speak up a little, because we can't hear you. You sound really muffled, and you sound like you're like on your stomach or something. There you go. You sound like.
I'm sorry.
All right, you're good. How can I help you, brother? What's going on? How can I help you?
Okay, yeah, it was my AirPod. My bad.
Yeah, hey, but you're an iPhone guy, aren't you?
Yeah, I am.
I told you iPhone motherfuckers, you got to get Samsung, goddammit. But no, go ahead. You got it, brother. What's up, brother?
Okay. I'm a freshman in college right now.
Yes, sir.
The year's about to end, and I had some, like, I guess it's like misconceptions about how my college experience.
No, go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead. No, go ahead. You had some misconceptions on what?
Good. I had some misconceptions, or like preconceptions, about how my college experience was supposed to go, and like.
Oh, what experience? You know, what experience is that, buddy?
You know, people always the media is always saying how like easy it is to get women in college, and how, like, you know,
no,
like,
well,
if you're
okay, wait,
you're an athlete or
no. Okay, listen. This is the beautiful thing about the game. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
What if I told you you're watching the wrong channel? And you know what channel you should be watching?
What should I be watching?
The channel of you, and what you think, and what you feel, and what you see. You see what I'm saying, young man? See, if you listen to the outside entities that tell you getting women in college is easy, then it's not teaching you anything. I was never taught that getting girls was easy because I didn't think about girls when I was young or women now that I'm older. I was taught to forget all that shit. Don't listen to TV, media, or people that don't know what the fuck they're talking about. Learn the game and listen to yourself because that's the only person you can actually trust. So you listening to the media set this bar, but you, the person, doesn't know who you are. So even though you think they were easy, the moment you saw a woman, you labeled her sexy, beautiful, or something. Does that make any sense? Right. And the moment you labeled her that, then you created a reality or a prison. Does that make any sense?
I see.
Right. And you see, hey, you know when you say no Diddy, you know that's a light bulb. Those are light bulb moments, guys. I just want to let you know that's a light bulb moment, young man. So what I'm saying to you is that all your life, okay, young man, this is a great question you're asking. All your life, what has happened is that you have created a reality based upon your perception, right? How you see not only the world, but also how you see yourself, okay? But that's the problem. You never met yourself. So the only way you see and view yourself is based off of how people tell you how you should be versus growing who you are. Does that make any sense?
Yeah.
Right. So then you going into college and seeing those women, you're saying, oh shit. Look at her ass. Look at her titties. Wow, look at these. Hey, like a lion in the Serengeti. Look at the gazelles and the zebras. Yeah, I mean? Look at all the motherfucking animals scurrying along the Serengeti. Yeah, I mean?
It's just a different environment.
Yeah.
Exactly. Like, it's just a different.
Well, no. Watch this. Yes, it's a different environment, but you are the environment, motherfucker. That's where people don't see it. See, you're going into the world of ass and titties, which is cool, but you're not going into the world of yourself to go into that world, to flip that world to benefit you. You're just looking at, wow, look at her ass. Look at those tight ass titties. Man, I want to fuck her. Man, I want her to suck my dick. You know what, man? I can see she look like she nasty. You know what I mean? You're over there doing all this stuff, right? Which is cool.
Yeah.
But what are you not doing? You're not talking about yourself. You're not saying, damn, today's the day. What woman is going to be lucky enough to get this dick? Today's the day that I'm going to break somebody's heart. Today's the day that I'm going to show, you see what I'm saying? You're not talking about your environment. You're talking about an environment outside of yourself that you're not going to be able to control. You can't control that environment. That's like me saying, hey, do y'all want it to rain? Hold on. Ollie oxen free. You see what I'm saying? Has it rained yet? Fuck. Oh, wait. Shiver me timbers. You see what I'm saying? Remember, young man, we cannot control or change anything outside of ourselves. So I leave that alone. But I can change my environment to go into that reality and change it from the inside. Because the reality is moving off of the concept of most guys don't believe in themselves and there are rules to this shit. Does that make any sense, big guy?
Yep.
But go ahead. What's your other question? What you got, brother?
All right. Well, that just like changed my perspective a little bit.
How did it?
On what my focus is, but
right. Yes.
My question is now, like, I've had some success my first year that I'm proud of, but like,
all right, so let's change it. Let's change it. I haven't had any success. God damn. I'm sorry.
I have had success.
No. I want you to say I haven't had any success.
Why would I say that?
Okay. And why? It's important. It's important. Watch this. Okay. You either have it or you don't. And if you have it some of the time, you don't have it at all because you should have it all the time. But because you say you have some of it, you think you actually have already conquered that thing. And there lies the problem. So that's like saying, hey, man, look at that half a lion. You see what I'm saying? See that fucking lion coming toward us? Oh, don't worry, it's half a lion. You know, he's part duck. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So when we say we have some of it, we actually don't have any of it at all. Because you got, okay, it's all or nothing in the game. There's no middle ground. And what a lot of young men do, like yourself, it's all good, young man. You take middle ground and you want to say, okay, well, I've got some success. So you think you're successful because of the sum of, right. Which means you're not. You're more like failing because you're not you're accepting the 50. Right. Yeah. Right. So that's why I'm saying, that's why you're like, Steve, wait, fuck you, Steve. Bitch, I said I had some. No. No, young man. You're not a sometimes motherfucker. So if you're having some of it, then that means you're not having it at all. You got to have it all the time. And listen. The success. Now watch this. You want to know why I have 100% success? And women shoot me down, turn me down, and say no, but I'm still successful. Why do you think that is?
Because you have confidence in yourself.
Well, that's a 1,000,000% true. But no, check this out. Because I'm always going to go at everything at 100, meaning that all I can do, remember, in my reality, is present myself to the reality I can't control, right? And as long as I put 100% out there like that, whatever comes back to me, watch this, caller, is none of my business. That doesn't have anything to do with me. That's why I'm always at 100. See, people always want to determine their value and worth by, watch this, what the woman does to them. If she turns me down, oh, well, I guess I failed. If she says no, oh, she rejected me. No. How can she reject somebody who rejects themselves? Meaning that when you go into and meet a woman, you're already rejecting yourself because you don't believe you're worthy enough of that person. Or watch this one. She's worthy of you. So if you don't go into this thing thinking that way, you're always going to give half. And you're always going to believe in rejection. And you're going to believe in the fears and all that other stuff. Does that make any sense? So that's what I'm saying. You got to go in at 100. That's the game. And when you're saying, see, you're basing your success off of what the woman is doing versus what you're not doing. Does that make any sense? I'm listening to you.
Versus what I'm not doing.
Yes.
I want to go deeper on that. What do you mean by, like, because I understand it's wrong to base success off of what the woman is doing. I noticed that, and also people have told me that I shouldn't base it off of that. But what do you mean by I should base it on what I'm not doing?
Okay, you're not believing in yourself. You're not putting yourself first. You're not creating the world and environment for yourself. You're not creating a standard. You're not creating laws, rules, and codes. You're not creating principles, standards, and narratives. You're not creating authenticity. You're not creating a standard. You're not creating courage. You're not creating passion. You're not creating charisma. You're not creating dick control. You're not creating discipline. You're not creating perspective. You're not creating leading by example. You're not creating social skills. I mean, I can go on and on. You're not. You see what I'm saying? You're not. But I am. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And when you create these things, you're not thinking about anything outside of yourself, because anything outside of yourself can't fuck with you. They have every right to say they don't want to mess with you, but you know what I'm saying? Does that make any sense?
Yeah, but
what? I'm listening.
I don't know. I feel like I have a certain level.
You're doing it against certain. Is it all or nothing? There you go, right? You're getting it, dog. You see that? All or nothing, baby.
Is it not good? It's not good to think that you have progress?
No. I am progress. See, there's a difference. As long as I'm pushing forward, I'm progressing. But the progression has to be in-house. The progression, it cannot have... Okay, so when you learn the game and learn about your core, or what we call one of one thought, one mind, one way, that means you are moving like a computer. That's what I keep saying. So when I type in, or when you type in your computer, 5 plus 5, what does the computer do? And you hit enter, what does it give you?
It gives you the results.
Right. So watch this. In your world, you put in 5 plus 5, and your result is, well, before I give you that, I mean, she's really cute and she's beautiful. And, I was wondering, what if she turns me down? And, should I go over there and say this versus say that? And what happens if I say this? I'm saying, you're the guy that said, I listened to the news to tell me how easy fucking women were in college. Remember?
Yes.
I listened.
And I didn't finish though. I didn't tell you that.
All right, caller. Let me show you where you fucking. All right, I'm good at this. When you see a woman, what do you say to her?
Huh?
When you see a woman, what do you say to her?
I go up there. I introduce myself. I say my name, and I portray my interest.
What is your interest? It's not an answer. No, it's not an answer. No. Remember, 1 plus 1. Come on. What is your answer? I'm gonna show you where you're lying to yourself. But I got you, dog. And I'm not trying to tear you down, but I'm gonna show you why you. With all due respect, you're fake and you're lying. But come on, I'm gonna show you why you're full of shit. No. Wait. Listen. I want you to hear what you said. When watch this. Now, everybody, listen. You're saying I'm not. But I'm about to show you. You are. Watch. I'll show you. I'm good at what I do. This is what I do for a living. Watch. You're saying I'm not. All right. You exchange information with her, and you get on the phone with her. What are you talking about?
That's the thing, though. Most of my interactions, like I'm not even able to get on the phone. And the
phone.
But
wait. But if you can't get on the phone, then where's this? I'm not at then. So why can't you get you across to a woman for her to be interested in you if you think you got it then?
Because why would you give your contact info in the first place if you're not interested,
Wait. Give your contact information for what?
To interact.
What? No, what do you mean? You mean interact? Wait. Interact or fuck? What are we talking? Dog, young man, how old are you? You're like 19?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm about to look, dog. I'm about to show you why you're not. And this is going to hurt your reality right now, so it's going to sting. But let's go there. Come on.
I'm ready.
No. So you're saying, why should I give her my contact information?
No, I'm giving out my contact information.
So,
and
but
it's like most of my interactions are not going anywhere.
Right, but okay. But what are your intentions? What do you want?
I want to have a sneaky link.
Okay, dog. Say it like a fucking man. You want to what?
I want to fuck.
Thank you. Say it again like you mean it. You want to what? Why you let? See, no. Watch. See, This is why you're not. You're ashamed to even say what you want to do. I'm asking you what you want to do. I'm asking you. And you're still giggling. So what? That's strike one. So that means you have no sexual experience, number one. So
No, I do.
No, wait a second. So then tell me why a woman should fuck you. My point, you have no sexual experience, young man. You don't have a sex. So what? You got a little bit of pussy. That doesn't mean you have sexual experience, which ties in to why they're not calling you, because there's nothing about you that, okay, tell me what you can do that will outweigh a dildo in her fingers. Tell me what you do and who you are that can outdo her dildo that will make her come, get her excited, and make her wet. What can you do? And why don't you just say nothing and be honest so we can move on? But you can go ahead and try. You ready to try? Or you just want to say nothing?
I'm not that experienced yet, but
Well, no. You just said, wait. No, wait, sorry. You just said you were experienced. Young man, I'm not knocking you. I'm just showing you something. You just said you were experienced. So see, the problem with you guys is you got to stop lying to yourselves and pretending you're more than what the fuck you are. You're never going to grow that way. I told you don't have experience, right? Right? But you fought me on it and said, I do, until I showed you actually don't. Dog, I'm not trying to hurt you. I'm trying to help you. But you've got to get out of your own way. Me saying you don't have an experience, I'm not trying to make you feel bad. I'm trying to unlock you. Okay? So when I say you don't have experience, that doesn't mean you're a bad person. That means you just don't have experience in a certain area. That's all. But when you say, but Steve, I do have experience, you don't. Don't fight it.
I'm confused. Like, it's not like, because I'm not a virgin.
Okay, sir, but but see, in your world, which is okay, you think experience has something to do with you poking a hole, brother? That ain't, anybody can poke a hole. But you're not
experienced.
Right, but remember, you're not getting any callbacks. Women are not reaching out to you or coming and calling you back. That's what you're saying, yes?
Most of them, yes.
Right. So which means is that there's something that's happening in your interaction with the woman to show her that if I had a choice between my fingers and my dildo, I would rather choose those things than you, because those things will get me off where I feel that you can't or you're incapable of. Does that make any sense? So what I'm saying is we're trying to find out what it is you're saying to women. What are you saying to them? Because you say you introduce yourself, but what are you saying to them? What are you saying to let them know about you? What are you saying?
Okay, so the first thing I say immediately is excuse me. And, I have a little smirk or a smile on my face. I'd be like, what's your name? Or like, yeah, my go-to is what's your name? And after that, where you from? And I try to make a combo from there.
Wait, what do you say? What do you say to her?
I say, what's your name? And then after that, I'll ask where they're from.
Stop. Wait, right there. There's your fill. Let me ask you a question. Does it matter if she's from Montana?
No.
Does it matter if she's from Mars?
No.
Does it matter if she's from the planet? Does it matter?
No.
So if it doesn't matter, then why the fuck are you asking questions that don't fucking matter? Which is telling her, I don't matter. Because a person that doesn't matter is going to ask questions that what? Don't
matter.
Whoa, God damn it. You see what I'm saying right there?
But wouldn't it be weird to like, Because
Wouldn't it be no? Wouldn't it be weird? Wouldn't it be weird to do what? I'm listening. Wouldn't it be weird to do what?
I tried the immediate like what's your name and then going straight for the number.
No. Wait, you're here. Wait. You're listening to me now. When have I ever? Wait. Listen, young man. Stop. How long you been listening to me for?
20 minutes.
Okay, no, for this first time, right?
Yeah.
Well, welcome home, brother. You're good. From this point fucking on, for the rest of your goddamn life, from this point on, repeat after me. I'm never going to ask her for her number.
I'm never gonna ask her for her number.
You motherfucking right. I'm going to offer my number first.
I'm gonna offer my number first.
Right, because is it about her or you?
It's about me.
You motherfucking right. So if it's about you, why the
okay.
Wait. You seen it? See? you see, it's little things. Young man, it's little things that start incorporating this game. I'm saying you're the fucking prize, big dog. If you're that motherfucker, then you need to act like that motherfucker. And do you think that motherfucker will be like, excuse me, sir, is it blowy possibility for I can get your number? Please, can I please get your number so I can run behind you, kiss your ass, and beg for your blowy time and your attention? You don't want to do that, right? Right?
No, that's not what I want to do.
Well, that's what you're doing, and you don't even realize that. Let me explain something to you, dog. It ain't about them motherfucking women, dog. It's about us. I'm not asking. Dog, okay, you're 20 years old, so we're always remember. Do you know the rule of Jill Scott? You don't know that. You want listen to the rule of Jill Scott. Okay, you ready? I'm gonna show you. All right, now soak this in. This is the most important thing that we're gonna learn here. You ready for the rule? All right, here's the rule. Listen.
I say it like this. If you can tell me what to do, then you can tell me what to do. But if you can't tell me what to do, you can't tell me what to do.
So what I'm saying is, are you a tell her what to do kind of guy? Call me. Or a not tell her what to do, can I please have your number? Now, it's okay. Listen, watch this. It's okay to ask her for her number after you offer yours first. Always say, call me. I'm going to give you my number. This is what we going to do. I'm going to go ahead and give you my information. Call me, right? I'm going to tell her what to do, right? And then she can say, well, I don't take numbers from guys. Cool. Then give me your number. Am I not telling her what to do?
Yeah, you are.
All the time, 100%. And it always works. Because remember, you've got to be the guy from the moment you meet her to be able to tell her what to do. Because if you can't tell her what to do, you can't tell her what to do. Then what she's saying is, you're going to be begging for pussy. And we don't beg for pussy over here. They beg for our... Right, yeah. That's what I'm saying, young man. That's what I'm saying. This is why it's important to tell her what to do. From the first moment we meet, I am that motherfucker. I like what you're saying. I like how you're presenting yourself. I like those things, but you're not telling her what to do. Does that make any sense, young man?
It does.
All right. So do you have any other questions? Because I continue to show. Any other questions?
So
What? What's up? Come on. We're men. It's okay. There's no wrong question. What's up, buddy? What's going on?
So like the experience thing, like how would I build experience now?
By learning the game and creating it. I had to learn the experience. Guys, look, young man, look, dog, you laughing. Dog, I was with an older chick when I was young. I couldn't even get my dick hard. I was in bed naked with her. I was so nervous. I used to talk so much shit to girls. See, back in our day, we could do different things back then. because their parents go out, parents are working, and then back then, so we would go over their houses and shit, and they start kissing and taking my shirt off, and I get nervous and go home. So I've had my little issues, dog. I'm no different. But you know what I did? I learned the motherfucking game, and I learned how to create my sexual amusement park, brother. I learned how to create the roller coaster rides of sex and the flirtatious rides of the water rides and the swings and all that other shit, all the way down to the funnel cake, motherfucker. I created it. You create it by, guess what, young man? Creating it. You can create it.
Okay.
You just got to tell yourself how you want to create it.
All right.
Okay?
Yeah.
All right. Don't be down on yourself. I got you. Just keep soaking this game up. All right, buddy?
I appreciate it. Thank
All
you.
right. Great
I
call,
appreciate
young
your
man.
advice.
Great call. You have a good day, sir. Thank you. That's an awesome call. Awesome call, guys. Let's continue the show, guys. Gentlemen, we've got about 50 more minutes, so get your calls in, guys. Remember, 50 more minutes. I'm going to drop a YouTube short for you guys, and then I'm going to have a reaction video in this draft tonight, Cowboys, and then at 2:30 or 2:40 a.m. in the morning, Friday morning, riding with the Dean, because the game don't sleep. So remember that. We're going to kick that. That's our schedule for you guys out there. So let us continue what we're talking about. But, gentlemen, when I say for you guys out there, I always want you guys to flirt, not with confidence. I want you to flirt with sexual confidence. See, some of the times if you try to flirt with confidence, it's not going to get you anywhere except a little bit past the guy that doesn't flirt with confidence. I'm not reckless, okay? When I talk to a woman, remember, clear, concise, transparent. I speak with certainty, okay? I don't compliment her to get a reaction, okay? If I compliment her, guys, listen, you got to be something to get a compliment from me. Swear, I'm not joking. I don't give compliment. Listen, you got to be something to get a compliment from me. And that doesn't mean there's nothing wrong with women. It's just that you guys give out shit that they haven't earned or deserved. When they start doing things, you compliment them, okay? Because when I compliment somebody, it has to carry weight to me. That's the impact. Guys, if you're giving women compliments that you know nothing about and compliments and you haven't even talked to her, it's not going to carry the weight of somebody saying that I am the compliment, but I will give you one when you earned it. Game is what game does, gentlemen. Always remember that, okay? So what I'm saying is that I want you guys to understand I tease, I have fun and enjoy that because I enjoy the game. Not as something of manipulation and deception, but it's like we're dancing and everything. It's like this. It's cool, man. It's fun. Let me grab this call. 3-1. What's your name? What's your question, brother? What's up?
Yo, this is Jermaine.
Hey, what's up, Jay? Oh, what's up, JJ? What's good, brother?
Yo, good. You talked about operating like a computer.
Yes,
with the core.
yes.
Like, what do you mean by that? Like, is it more with the emotions, not letting it control the way you operate?
With the control, right? Yeah, but does it? But okay, what computer other than probably the Terminator or some shit is built off of emotions and shit?
No computer, actually.
Right. So what I'm saying is that what women love is when a non-emotional man shows emotions that will have more impact than someone coming in with emotions and being emotional.
Mm-hmm. And it's her.
Right. I'm saying, yeah. What's up?
It's her earning that part of me.
Yeah. Right. Because you don't give all of you away. She earns parts of you because you're doors behind doors behind doors. So
it's not bad to have emotions, but
no. Remember, Emotional is when somebody outside of you triggers something in you to create that thing.
Yeah.
So emotions, there's nothing wrong with being happy, and there's nothing wrong with being sad. There's nothing wrong with crying if you lose your parent. I guess you can cry, but you do that shit privately. There's nothing wrong with that.
Mm-hmm.
Now, for me, I'm emotional, but it's not with women.
Mm-hmm.
When my Cowboys lose, I'm emotional as fuck. Goddamn, damn near welled up and cried in 1983 when motherfucker, my favorite quarterback, Danny White, got knocked out of the NFC Championship game. Shit fucked me up. I'm emotional. I'm emotional when I lose. Dog, I don't give a fuck if it's paper football, throw up tackle. I don't give a fuck if it's Madden football. When I lose in that shit, I'm emotional.
Right?
What's that? No. I'm telling you, that's
more passion, right?
Well, because my passion is great because I'm competitive. So I'll become emotional in Call of Duty. Let a motherfucker shoot me. I'm like, motherfucker. I'm like, motherfucker. I mean, man, I'm going to go find that motherfucker. I'm going to offer, Call of Duty. But a woman, fuck no. Fuck never. Hey, never will she get what I will get from getting shot from Call of Duty, losing a game of Madden, or fucking, I don't know, any or the wrestling game. 1950 beat me in college football a few months ago, and I was pissed. I was emotional. It wasn't because of 1950, because that bitch beat me. Fuck 50 on that shit, right? But a woman, nah, man, I ain't gonna do that with no woman though, man.
But is that at that point creating emotional control with yourself when you're talking to the woman? Or?
Yes, because emotional control triggers dick control, which triggers I'm going to stop running behind pussy, which triggers, damn, I've got a dick, and I need to take care of my dick and honor my dick and make my dick special. It's like, you see what I'm saying? Doors, behind doors, behind doors.
Yeah, shit. And then I have a last question. Like, being that constant, you said in an earlier show, you told about being a constant and not a flickering fire.
Yes.
What do you mean by that, being a constant?
Because I'm giving
something a constant.
I'm constant in me. She gets access to me unlike any other person she's ever had. I'm not just a text message. I'm a voice message. I'm video. I'm live. She gets access to me in ways that she's never had before. Because, the reason I'm a constant is because I want to be a landowner versus just go after a pussy. Which means if I get land in her mind, I can build a museum called the Museum of Steve. See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Where she has access to me all the time without me even knowing about it.
Yeah.
Do you see what I'm saying?
Versus how does this tie in with exclusivity?
What'd you say now? Okay. The exclusivity is saying you can't have this dick. You got to earn. Look, dick ain't even on the table yet, nor is my respect. You have to earn my time and earn my attention. Because if you can't hold, my mind is constantly like moving. That's why people always like, Steve, do you ever sleep? I can do 2 or 3 hours and try. And the only way I can do that is listen to classical music, because that it silences me. So I got to pop in classical music when I go to sleep because I have to silence the mind. My mind is always going like this, and I'm always expanding out. I'm always expanding, right? Yeah. So
but how do you control that?
Well, you can't control that. That's why I keep telling you, I warn you, that's the problem. That's the greatest thing I keep telling guys. It's like, I'm not going to say you become Mozart, but you become, like Mozart, like the songs flowed out of his mind, like it was just kept flowing.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Once you become one of one, it doesn't stop. You don't understand. And again, I'm not trying to get all sci-fi with you, but I'm saying you haven't tapped into you to even understand the depth and range that you have. That's why I tell you to watch Dark, because I think it was a Einstein thing. He says, all you know is a drop, but what you don't know is the ocean. And motherfucker, when you learn the ocean, Jesus Christ, oh my God, it doesn't stop. Not do I kiss her? How do I want to kiss her? Where do I want to kiss her? How much pressure do I want to put? Do I want to kiss her? What finger do I want to put on her? Do I want to put the front of my finger, the side of my finger, the back of my finger? I mean, no, it doesn't stop. It doesn't. It just flows and flows. So watch that. If I'm constantly flowing, do you think your ass and titties are going to stop me from flowing? You got to be something or something to get me to say, all right, let me put me aside, because I'm an arrogant motherfucker. Remember, let me put me aside so I can learn that. Do you see what I'm saying? So I can learn you.
Yeah.
Right?
But what for advice would you give someone who like, I have a mind that always keeps racing and thinking and always, but
no, your mind, but no, your mind is thinking and negative thoughts.
Mm-hmm.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
That's all.
But
right.
What advice would you give?
Well, no, it's not advice. No. See, then you've already failed. You know what to do. You gotta be dog. The moment you ask the what is why you have the problem. You know what to do, but why do you keep asking, what do I do, when you know what to do? No, Hum's not an answer. Why do you keep asking what to do if you know what to do? Okay, so
because I believe.
No, watch this.
I don't have the nut. Yeah.
Right. It's dark. It's dark in here. What should I do? Turn on the light? Okay. Well, hey, Steve, there's no light in here. What should I do? Steve, I can't see. What should I do? Steve, I just bumped into something, man. How do I find my way in this darkness? You keep asking the same question. That's how the mind fucks you over. It makes you ask the same question in different ways because you don't understand the answer is never going to fucking change. You're just trying to look for a loophole or an easier way to figure out something that's complicated, and that's you. But you don't even know you to realize you have depth, range. You got to move from the faucet, from the drip, from the leak, from the gush, from the dam breaking, to creating the bathtub, to the pool, to the lake, to the river, to the ocean. You got to go through those steps, but you keep asking me, how do I do it? Which means you ain't done it yet.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah. Now I have more enough clarity.
No, I try to give you something. Buddy.
Thanks, man.
All right, I'll throw you back in. I appreciate the call, brother. Okay, thank you, brother.
It's cool, man.
I respect.
Nice day, bro.
All right, thank you. You too, guys. We got about 30, 40 minutes left. Let me grab this call. 813, sir. What is your name, sir, and how can I help you?
Yeah, hey Steve, this is Mohammed. So if I'm supposed to see myself as a rare commodity because there's only one me,
yes.
Why, in the same way, a woman can be a rare commodity because isn't there only one her?
Yeah, wait. There is one her, but I don't give a fuck about what she is. What I give a fuck is how is she gonna benefit me.
Okay.
And her pussy has nothing to do with it, because that comes with the territory. That's nothing.
Right. So she has to kind of earn that position.
She has to earn everything. You got there. She has to earn everything because I'm not easy. You can't just have me because you want me. You can't have this dick just because you want to suck it or you want to fuck me. So fucking what? You think you're the only one that wants to fuck me? No. See, See, you guys don't understand that women can want to fuck with you just like you want to fuck with women, but you don't see that yet because you can't see yourself to being that guy yet.
Okay. All right. Yeah. So like in the same way, if we can't see ourselves in that way, I mean, for her at least, we can't see her that way until she earns it. Does it apply the same way?
I don't see her as anything because I don't look at her. I see what I need. I offer the dick. I offer me to her and say, if you want your world changed, it's going to come at a cost because I'm going to hurt you. And your pain is not the bad hurt. It's going to be good hurt because you don't know what love is until you meet a motherfucker that loves himself, right? And she's never met one before. Now, she might have met it with her pet. Now, if she had a pet, she knows what unconditional love is, but not from a real motherfucking man.
Gotcha. Okay. And in the same way she has to earn it in our life or in our reality.
Yes.
Does it apply if we haven't seen ourselves exactly as I recommend, that we got to earn it to ourselves?
Well, you got to be a student of the game to see it. You can't just say it. That's the problem. If you're just saying it, you're lying to yourself. You just can't.
Right.
That's like me going around saying, "Hey, I'm a doctor, caller. Hey, 813. Oh, you got hit by a car? Well, look, hey, 813. I watch a lot of TV shows on how to be a doctor. Can I operate on you now? I mean, I can guess like the best of them. Which wire to cut, the blue one or the red one? You see what I'm saying? Right. So you can't say it. You must be it.
Gotcha. The only way to do that is becoming a student of the game. You got
because your reality, right? Because your reality, which is not the problem, it's what you created. It's what you put in the reality is the problem. So you took a beautiful reality and you brought in poison, fear, rejection, anxiety, and worry. So you have already poisoned. It's like you buy a brand new computer and then take some fucking malware, some fucked up ass Trojan, and put in your computer, upload it. That's what I'm saying. That's how you're doing it. That's all you're doing. Your reality is not bad, but it is bad now because of all the poison you have placed in it, from the red pill to the manosphere, to the way you feel about women, to your expectations on women. That's all bad, man.
Right. Because we're born, or from the moment where, like you said, when we're sperm cells.
Yes.
You have a
core.
Are, chosen in a way.
You have no, you ain't chosen your core. No, there's you all have it. I'm just teaching you how to unearth this shit. You have it. But the depth of what you have that you don't understand that you have. Okay, the reason why you're here is because of the core. It's not your conscious and subconscious thought. That wasn't. If you had conscious thought while you were swimming towards your mom's egg, the moment you saw one of her white T cells knock off one of your brothers or sisters, you would pause and say, "Oh shit, I'm fucked." You know what I mean? Oh my God, look at what they're doing to my family, right? You'd be like, "Oh shit, right. Let me go to sperm tube and type it up, and some sperm is gonna pop up. See, I told you, these women ain't shit. Look at what they do to us." You see what I'm saying? You didn't do that. You said, "Fuck them. I'm getting to the egg. The end. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck them." And like I say, I always tell you guys, if you haven't seen The Great Sperm Race, write that down to see what you did. And what I'm saying is, if you can actually see what you did to get here to the point where you're at now, then talking to a woman ain't gonna be shit. You don't even understand. Look, what you went through ain't shit compared to, talking to a woman. But remember, I always say, don't believe me. See it for yourself. Just watch The Great Sperm Race. Start, I think, at the 5-minute mark or the 10-minute mark when they starting to run through when all the sperm are running through the gut, the gorge or something like that. Watch that part. That's where it starts.
Right. No, I watched that when you recommended it. Yeah, that shit's crazy.
Well, no, it's not crazy. It's true. That's how you got here. And it wasn't through a conscious thought. It wasn't through hypergamy. It wasn't through going your own way. It wasn't through looks maxing. It wasn't through money, clothes, and status. That's what I'm saying. It was fucking you. But what you did is stop believing in you and started to take on what the world decided to tell you about you. And you started to believe that bullshit. That women are better than you, or you ain't got a chance because I fucked up. And because I fucked up, that means you gonna fuck up. And you're like, damn, he might be right. Well, I am right. Because if you look at the statistics of all this stuff, 85% of blah, 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 blah. Wait, what the fuck? You see what I'm saying? That's how you fuck up. Because you listen to all the bullshit. You're not a statistic, brother. They are. You're not.
And unfortunately, that bullshit's kind of built into our brain now after watching all this shit.
Well, school did it. Well, school taught you how to learn. It's just they're using school to manipulate you. Because, school, had to learn numbers and statistics and fractions and decimals and all of the stuff. So your mind is already trained, right? But what you're doing is you're taking book smarts and you're trying to tie it into relationships. So what they're doing, that's how media marketers and advertisers get you, by scaring you with skewed numbers. Oh my God, your chances of living here is about 90%. You're like, man, if the chance of me dying is 90%, I'm not going to move there because somebody told me that. Now I can tell you that 99.9% you have a chance of surviving Seal Island. Now I watch Discovery Channel. You know what Seal Island is?
Seal Island. I don't think I watched that one.
Seal Island, because I watch Shark Week because I love fucking air jaws and shit. So Seal Island is on the southern tip of South Africa, which is the South Africa. I'm so ignorant. I didn't even know there was a South Africa. I knew South Africa was anyway. That's so ignorant. But anyway, so Seal Island's on the tip of South Africa, where the seals are, right? So between the point of Seal Island and South Africa, the sharks jump out of the water to kill the seals. The great whites. Oh my God, it's the most amazing thing. So what I'm saying to you is that there is a 0.5% chance if you swam from Seal Island and try to swim to the shore of the beaches of South Africa, you might not make it. Because those seals that can swim faster than you can't make it. I don't think you're gonna make it, dog. You might be able to make it, but it'll be a slim chance if you make it. You see what I'm saying? But that's logic. That's logic.
So you, as someone, you'd still just go and do it. You wouldn't give a fuck what.
Yeah. If I had to do it, no. If I had to do it, no. I just had to kill the seals and eat the seals. I ain't swimming down that fucking water. Fuck you. Nah, fuck you. Nah, fuck that. Hey, dog. Look. I watch too much Discovery Channel. I know one thing. There might be some badass women in Australia, but I'll never fucking go. Oh, fuck no. The box jellyfish, them fucking spiders and poisonous snakes, fucking crocodiles and all that shit. Fuck them koalas and bears and kangaroos and shit. Fuck you. I'm never, look, I had a kid, so I had to watch the Wiggles. Like, where the Wiggles from? They from Australia? I said, oh, fuck no. Australia got the most deadliest fucked up shit known to man. I ain't going there. I'm doing it. But I'm not going to say that, well, if I step on if you go to Australia, there's going to be an 80% chance that a box jellyfish is going to jump out of the water and sting you. Fuck, I'm not going swimming. But if I listen to that, then I'm going to believe what they tell me. Do you see what I'm saying?
Okay. I got you.
So does that make any sense, brother?
Yes, it does. Thank you, Steve.
All right, man. We'll throw you back in. Appreciate the call, brother. Anytime you got a question, let me know, brother, okay?
All
right, brother. Yes. All right, guys, lines are open. You got a question? Let me grab this call. Yeah, I watch Discovery Channel. Area code 773. What's your name and what's your question, sir? How can I help you?
Yo, what's going on, Steve? You can hear me?
Yes, sir. What's your name? What's your question, buddy?
Okay, I'm also on an iPhone, so do I got to take it off a speaker or no?
No, you're fine. You're coming clear. No, if I can't hear you, I'll tell you because they got to hear you. It's not me. It's that some people don't come in clearly, but you're good. What's your question, buddy? What's up?
Okay, my name's Esteban. I'm 20 years old, and my question is, how do I unlock the sexual/flirting side of myself so I can introduce that to the woman?
Okay, so what you're doing is you're saying, Steve, how can I learn fractions and decimals, which brings me into algebra, but I don't know how to count from 1 to 10.
Okay.
See, you can't, and I want to show you what's happening here. It's a deeper problem. Your hunger for pussy is so great, you are trying to skip steps to try to get to the algebra instead of learning it the right way, to learn the numbers, to learn how to add, subtract, multiply, divide, to roll into the algebra. You see what I'm saying?
Okay.
Yeah, you're trying
So
to,
how do I learn? So how do I learn the beginning parts of that then?
by being a student of the game, dog. Are you watching the show right now?
Yeah, but I think my computer just died.
No, it's
Give me
okay.
like
No,
25 bucks.
it's been up here for, well, I'll be doing a show for an hour and 40 minutes, so I got like 20 minutes left. But do you see that? It says, become a student of the game. Ask for your pathway. It's there. It hasn't changed, buddy. It's right below me. In that fucking picture next to that brother right there. That brother with his hand out. I don't know why he got his hand out like that, but that brother right there. So it says, and if you look at it underneath the number, it says become a student of the game. Get your pathway. Email us. The answer's there. There's the answer, buddy.
Okay. All right. I appreciate the call, Steve.
All right. So if you have any questions, let me know, buddy. Okay.
All right. Thank you, brother.
I respect. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Great call. All right, guys. Let's continue, guys. We got about 20 some odd minutes, guys. Got your questions. We got y'all. But I'm going to continue to go as far as I can, as long as I can. Guys, don't worry. We have a YouTube short I'm going to have for you guys, and then we're going to do a reaction video. I'll have that set up for you guys. I got to get all that together. We will be dropping that today. Anyway, as I was saying for you guys out here is that I know seducing a woman is a combination of risk and power, okay? Gentlemen, seduction isn't a safe thing. It never was, okay? I just want to make y'all understand that, okay? See, most you guys try to sensationalize women or you try to sterilize the mindset, okay? See, guys, you guys, unfortunately, are always looking for permission, reassurance, and green lights of being friends first. Seduction and being sexual requires risk, period. And what I'm saying is not taking something that's not yours, but saying, I've got to stop being this person I think she wants me to be in order to get between her legs. Okay? I am the unknown. So my job is to drag her ass out of her reality of what's known to what we call the unknown. Okay? Because it's not because I'm careless. It's because I know every move and every step that I'm making, okay? I know every move that I'm going to make, I'm trying to tap in to something. My end game is to conquer. I've always told you that, but it's never the pussy. Yeah, I've always told you guys, and I'm the only one on YouTube that will tell you this. I want to be a landowner above all things. A landowner. I want land. I want land. I just don't want the pussy. Because with land, not only do you get the pussy, you get everything underneath the sun with that person. And that person is willing to give you damn near everything because they realize you are everything to them. And that's the power of us and our diamond dicks, gentlemen, right? And the thing about a woman that y'all don't understand is that there is a difference, okay? I guess if you think about it, there's a polarity into these moments, okay? There is going to, listen, you can pursue the women and lose, or you can position yourself to get an invitation. Okay? But I am willing to push all my chips in the table because I gamble on me. I told you I've got a gambling addiction. I believe in me. I'll push all the I believe in me. It doesn't mean just because I push all the chips to the table doesn't mean I'm going to win all the time, but I'm a winner because she doesn't define me. Okay? And I'm willing to lose if it means not playing small. I don't play for small. I don't play for luck and all that small ass shit. She might test me. Yes. She might pull away. They will. But no matter what the fuck she's going to do or don't do, I don't care. I'm always going to stay grounded in who I am. Because seduction isn't about manipulation. It's about leading her. A woman is always going to be drawn to the man who walks towards the fire without flinching. The motherfucking man who risks it all. Risk, and I don't mean that risk it all. I know what y'all talking about, risk it all. Y'all know those memes. Y'all see that single mother with that fat ass. Y'all be like, yeah, I think I'd risk it all. Say, I don't mean that risk it all, motherfuckers. That's why I got to give y'all guys clarity in this. Guys, 20 minutes left in the show. If you got a question, please put a Q. We got y'all covered. But the reason why I'm saying these things to you guys out here is because for many of you guys out here, I don't want you to fall into the fear of the unknown, the silence, and the worry. Okay? I want you to realize at the end of the day is that we've got to stop trying to impress women and learn how to be more impressive. You see what I'm saying? You are the guy, but she has to earn the right for you. And I know in your rally, you don't see it. I know y'all think, man, that is fucking crazy because it just won't work for me. No, you're right. Listen to me. Damn, I see what you're saying, but you know what, Steve? It just won't work for me. And it won't work for you in the reality that you're in now. And that's the truth. You're right. It can't work for you because you don't see yourself as the person that deserves it. You feel you still have to run behind it, and you don't have to run behind it, gentlemen. That's what I'm saying to you guys out here. Because the thing is your boundaries are essential, but your boundaries are not set for her. They're set to imprison you, unfortunately, right now. Extraction is built through an exchange of things. It is built through connections, gentlemen. Thank you, 70 likes, okay? Right, hi. It can't never be about her, okay? And when you guys, like the young man called, how can I learn this sexual stuff? You want to know why he said that? Because a lot of you guys, unfortunately, okay, all you guys out here, please listen. One of the biggest things that y'all believe right now in your reality, that if I connect deeply with her, that she'll eventually fuck me. If I act like I'm interested in her, she'll fuck me. Do you see what I'm saying? So what you guys do, as I said before, you focus on the shared interests, or you try to lie and create shared interests, or try to have deep conversations. You try to understand or something like that. But the problem is that the opponent you're talking to is a smart motherfucker. Not cussing women out. They are smart motherfuckers through and through. They're smart through and through. Because here's the thing they know. They know that a real man will always lead with desire, but the desire has nothing to do with her. Gentlemen, when is the last time you desired the man in the mirror and appreciated that motherfucker and loved that motherfucker and told that motherfucker, I got you? That's the desire. Okay? Because when you desire you, it's going to make her feel something brand new because she can't feel something. Okay, if all you're doing is desiring her, how can she feel the depth and range that you have when you're empty on the inside? When you desire yourself, you come with weight. Weight. And that weight, she's going to fucking feel that shit. Oh man, they can, hey dog, they can feel it by the words, the looks, and the shit you say. Oh, and that pussy can feel it. Oh, they can feel it. The weight of the words and who you are has power. Gentlemen, we have 15 minutes left. If y'all have a question, go ahead and ask. Gentlemen, as I said before, I'm going to continue talking, but I want to let you guys know I will drop another YouTube short. I told you under the game scrolls, I'm dropping them. Trying to drop once a day. I told you I could drop them quickly. Bam, bam, bam. But make a lot of impact on you. Been dropping those. And then we're going to do some more reactions. So I'm going to drop those. So I'm going to try to give you as much content while I'm working on the mouthpiece and also building up the school. Don't worry, they got the mannequin, guys. I can't wait to go to class with y'all to break down her right arm to her left arm to her torso to her thighs and all. I can't wait to break that down, but we'll do all that in the school. I'm going to show you everything in the school, but I'm building that up right now. But as I'm saying right now, we're going to continue to push information to you young men because there's so much depth and so much range in all you young men. You got to see it. See, when you guys out here, unfortunately, start to seek permission at every turn, okay, you don't realize you put the woman in the masculine role. Because what you're doing is you're putting the burden on the woman of all the decision making, and that's not attractive to a woman. And that exhausts him. She doesn't want to steer the fucking ship. She wants to be that fucking bitch on, she wants to be the bitch on the edge of the boat like this. A whole new world. Y'all know, y'all see Titanic. Don't act like you've seen Titanic. That's what I'm saying. Let me grab this call real quick, guys. Area code 804. What's your name and what's your question, sir?
Hey, what's up, Steve? It's WH.
What's going on, brother?
On the chat. Hey, I called in last night, talked to you and Zach about the girl that was trying to stay with me, and I just wanted to give an update.
Okay, what's it? Well, no, what did you do? Just tell me real quick, what'd you do?
Oh, so after I got off with you and Zach, I called her. She was asleep, so she didn't answer. So I texted her today and was just like, I can't do it, but there's options.
Good
rooming.
And what'd she say?
Rooming houses, pad split, blah blah blah. So after that, she called me, but I'm at work, so I was on a work call, so I couldn't answer. So she texted me after this long ass text message, talking about I thought we were friends.
Okay, all right, wait. Did you hear what I said? The end. See, okay. This is why I tell y'all shouldn't be fucking friends with the food. Because now she's trying to guilt trip. See what I'm saying? She's trying to dangle your friendship in your fucking face. This is what you're going to say. We're cool, but what I say stands. Do you understand? And that's not being mean to women. Y'all got to let your nuts drop. Let your nuts drop.
Right.
Dude, hey, listen, we're cool, but what I said stands. And if you don't like what I say, and that means we lose our whatever we have, then hey, peace, take care. And don't you ever try to dangle something in my face like I'm some bitch. You see what I'm saying? That's how you got to talk to them. You ain't gonna fucking do that shit. We're not moving that way, okay?
Right.
Let your nuts drop. It doesn't make you a bad person, but don't let people take advantage of you, okay?
Right. Okay.
All right. So, any other questions, brother?
One more question.
Sure. What's up?
Like kind of unrelated, but
sure.
So you said, if if a woman leaves, right, and she comes back, then when she comes back, your behavior as if she never left.
Why
right?
did she leave? Why did she leave though, sir?
I don't have a specific example. It was from a recent show I was
All right, but okay, we got to stop doing this, buddy. Okay.
Got you.
No. It's okay. Great question. But we got to stop asking about fairy tales and stop making up scenarios in which we're not in versus ask about ourselves in the now, buddy. That's like me going up to a doctor. When I have surgery and they're under anesthesia and the anesthetics and everything, they're out, what scalpel? They'll be like, bitch, are you even in medical school? No, but I'm just trying to figure this out for later on. You see how that sounds?
Right. Yeah.
We can't talk about women that you can't even get yet. Y'all guys are doing it ass backwards. You're talking about women that you can't even get that want to come back, but you're talking about things that you shouldn't be discussing. We should be discussing other things, buddy.
So that kind of goes into, I guess the example would be the question that I have, which is basically like if they leave in a disrespectful way, do you then still accept them back? Or
disrespect is not tolerated in my kingdom.
Right.
You can leave because you don't like the fact you're being shared. You can leave because you don't like that I don't give you a lot of time. You can leave because I don't give you a lot of attention. You can leave because you want to leave. And if you want to come back, I'll have a candle in the window. But if you are disrespectful and I correct your behavior and you continue to do it, then I'm not the guy for you, nor will I ever be. You can't. Hey, it'd be like Planet of the Apes. Don't come back.
Okay, I got you.
Okay?
Yeah. All right.
All right?
Appreciate it.
All right, respect to you, brother. I'll throw you back in. Thank you, call. Good call, brother. Good call. We'll throw you back in. All right, guys, we have about 8 minutes left in the show. We'll continue, guys. Let me get Nathan's question. So he says, so when you say desire, how is that expressed to the woman? We're talking about initial meeting and the first date. Because my desire in who I am is that I'm saying I'm a brand new restaurant that you have never gone into. You see what I'm saying? I'm in a restaurant. This says ID caller 253. I don't know if this is 253. What's your name and what's your question, sir? What's up?
Hello, can you hear me?
What's your name and what's your question, buddy? What's up?
My name is Alex. My question is about reality. Is my reality based upon my belief system or like how I see myself?
Both of those things, sir.
And is it another thing with that too, or is just those two?
Alex. Just you opening your mouth tells me you need a lot of help, buddy. You're just broken. You just need a lot of help, dog. You gotta soak up the game, dog, okay?
All
right, buddy. But no, it was a good question, okay?
All right.
I respect. We'll throw you back in. Thank you, Alex. Thank you for the call, buddy. Thank you for the call. Good call. All right. So getting back real quick, I was just saying real quick. My desire's offering dick. You desire to get between her legs, which means is that you're already influenced by the woman, which means that your desire is not yours. Your desire is built on what can I say, do, perform, trick, lie, manipulate, deceive, beat around the bush and walk on eggshells to get her to open her pussy up. That's the problem, big guy. Your desire should be for you and you alone. That's how desire works, buddy, okay? Gentlemen, got a question. We got less than 5 minutes to go, guys. If y'all got a question, let me know. We got you guys covered in this, gentlemen. We'll continue real quick, but lines are open. 5 more minutes left in the show, gentlemen. If you got a question, go ahead and ask. We got y'all covered. But as I was saying before, for all you guys out there, is that it's very important that you guys out here is that you got to stop spending all your time and energy trying to beg for her approval, okay? Staying too busy trying to impress her. And never have you taken a moment to say to yourself, you know what? Hey, Nathan, check this out. Listen to what I'm saying. That when you desire yourself, she deserves me. I'm going to flip the script, right? When you flip the script and she notices it, she's going to notice that you are the same kind of guy that your time is valuable. And I don't give listen, Nathan, we don't give ourselves away freely. We don't. She's got to do everything to put herself in a position to prove herself to you. You are the king. You are the emperor when you are king. You can't play king. You have to be king. And if you're playing king and she realizes you act more like a queen, then she's going to walk all over your punk ass. That's why we got to get this game, gentlemen. When you lock this game down, everything changes. Your world, your reality, your belief system, your concept, everything changes. And it's beautiful. It is beautiful. But I can't tell you how beautiful it is. You got to see it for yourself. You have to see it. But guys, what I say for all you guys out here, so we're going to have a show at 2:40 a.m. in the morning, Riding with the Dean tomorrow morning. I'm going to have a reaction show. I'm going to drop another reaction show. I'm going to go outside and record a reaction for you real quick. And then I'm going to do a YouTube short for you as well. So I'm going to knock those things out. Mo, what it means to desire yourself means that you are putting yourself first and you realize that there is a lot of things in me that I have to fix. And a woman cannot fix those things in me. I have got to take a serious evaluation of myself and realize I've got to work on me first. That's what it means to desire myself. That means the desire, real quick, if you look at any Michael Jordan or Kobe Bryant videos, the end result of what you see is not greatness. Greatness is a desire to do the shit that most people aren't doing. While people are sleeping, they're out there shooting shots. While everybody's being lazy, they're out there working. That's the desire. The desire is while everybody's sleeping, everybody's being lazy, and everybody's watching YouTubes, y'all should be fucking grinding, talking to women, growing, evolving, and learning your fucking self. Let me grab you real quick, Limitless No Diddy. So when you're positioning yourself, you're also positioning her to show you her truth. No. I'm the truth. She doesn't know her truth yet because she doesn't even know who she is with me. She knows what she is, but she doesn't know who she can become because I'm going to show her, I'm going to elevate her, and I'm going to educate her. I'm not saying she's not educated. I'm saying she has book smarts. But I'm saying when it comes to the unrecognizable version of herself, I'm going to show her why, if she's fucking with me, that she needs to keep on fucking with me. Because I'm going to show her how to see the world in a different light, to show her what love actually is by her falling in love with somebody that loves himself. They're going to love you because you're going to show them how to love themselves. So if I can show her how to love herself through my leadership, man, that's like giving a stray cat some milk, baby. It's game on. It's game on, gentlemen. But I have got to get on out of here. But gentlemen, I will put out a YouTube short. I'm going to go ahead and record a reaction video, and I'll edit it. I'll upload it for you guys, and we'll continue to put out the information. But also, gentlemen, tomorrow morning in the morning, 2:40 Eastern Standard Time, riding with the Dean. We'll ride it for about an hour and some change, kick it, answer your questions and things like that. I appreciate you guys. Please appreciate yourselves, guys. You need me, holla at you. You know how to get at me. Let me go ahead and roll this motherfucker out. Be out. Yeah, we are out. Peace.